Okay, so this is the tutorial for skybolt.net. So right now we've logged in. They've given us a nice little beta account to play with so I can see how things look on your end. So if you do end up seeing this big red stripe here, go ahead and click verify so that it verifies your email address, okay? So the first thing we need to address is the info. You hit the pencil on the right hand corner. That's going to allow you to edit everything. So you can put in your first name, your last name. You don't need to put in the social, okay? You can put in that birth date, and I'll show you why you might want to in a minute. You can leave the divisions and labels alone. We'll take care of that on our end, but make sure your contact info is good and in here. At some point, we probably are going to have you guys put your address in here and maybe possibly the social. There is a billing module that's built into this that's going to allow me to invoice and cut checks. So that's why they're asking for all of this, because I know some of you get nosy. Okay. But most importantly, the physical attributes. We need all of this filled in. You guys need to tell us all of these things. The one thing I want to point out, because it's already happening, is that the height is in inches, okay? The height is in inches. So you need to grab a calculator, okay, and figure out what your height is in inches, okay? So let's take me for an example, 5'8", all right? Let me see if I got a calculator around here somewhere. Oh, there's one. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. 5 times 12 is 60. Look at that. And then I got 8 inches to add in there. Oh, 68 inches, okay? So they're going to convert that automatically into 5'8". So know that we need to put inches in there, and they will automatically convert it back into what it needs to be. The age range we can put off in there, but typically you guys know what your age range that you play. Be realistic. Stop trying to act like you could still play a certain age when you know you are of a certain age. You know who I'm talking to and who I'm talking about, because if it's you, you know. All right, put your shoe size in there. Put all this stuff in there. The reason why is it's going to also be displayed to the various industry professionals that we're going to be sending these things to. So we want them to have accurate sizes. Social media, especially for my influencers, you need to get that URL. Don't just punch in your name. You need to actually put in the URL so that it actually is a link. So we will use HTTP. We will use Facebook as an example. Okay, this is what it needs to be when you put it in. All right, everything as far as I can tell seems to automatically save. So that's the beauty of this site, is anytime you do something, it's going to stay there. Okay, so that's step one, info. So you look at that height, that's me. And then there's your link to Facebook. Okay, ta-da, we there. All right, so there's Facebook. Now, let's go on to your media. So when you do have media, you can upload it using this media section right here. You hit that plus sign, it's going to open up and it'll ask you to upload something. Okay, I already uploaded Josh's reel, so we'll just upload Josh's reel again as an example. Okay, and we can name the title Josh, and we'll just do reel. Okay, we don't need your name, we have a bad habit of that. And then that's the date it was uploaded. And then we do have tags here, so if you did want to tag it as something that we've already put into the list for you, you can help us out and do that. So we'll put theatrical because that's his reel. Okay. Hit save. Once you do that, it's going to upload lightning McQueen fast because I have fiber optic internet. And now we have a reel in the bin that we can play. And it's there. Okay. So that's part of the reel. You can be more descriptive. You can put theatrical reel, commercial reel, yada, yada, yada. If you need to edit that, you just go back here and we just put theatrical. Or, to be really specific, dramatic. Okay? And what's this do? Use this headshot. Oh no, I hope I didn't do something I wasn't supposed to. I think that makes it as a default. I'm hoping it's smart enough to know media can't do that. Now, here's small. You can go by thumbnail, so we can be thumbnail size, we can be small size, or we can be large size. So for those of you with bad eyes, you can actually enlarge these things and see what's going on here. Okay? And on this end, the check mark toggles it from approved to rejected, so to speak. So if something happens and there's something that you're not liking or we don't like, we will deselect it and it'll be gray like this, meaning it's not approved. Okay, And apparently you guys can do that too, so that'll be good for when you guys have something going on. So let's go to messages. Some of you have received messages through the portal. I have not sent Testy McTester a message, so sad face on that, so we won't have anything to display. But essentially this module will allow us also to communicate with you directly inside of your profile. That way we can keep tabs on what's going on, so it'll be a great way for us to know what we've already asked you to fix. Because what's happening is we'll ask you to fix something and then we'll circle back around and you'll be like, oh, I didn't know I was supposed to fix it. Now I got receipts. See how that works? Okay, resume. Let's talk about this. So add bio, experience, and special skills to build your resume. So here, okay, right there, they say enter your biography here. So this is the top part. Even though it says resume, put your bio in there. For experience, that's where the actual resume is. I can tell them about this and ask them to change it, okay, but just know that this first one where it says enter biography here, there it is, okay, experience, resume, and that's where you can take the time to do everything that we're asking you to do. So I think what's going to happen is okay, this is what they have. So we'll start with film. Film goes first, and we'll do the Avengers role, supporting, right, because you weren't a lead. Company, ABC, Marvel. Oh, you know what, and I forgot, we do want to do everything in caps because it just looks better. So let me turn on caps lock. Supporting. So try to make sure you're doing that. Something about it, it just pops. Okay. Special skills. Okay, jogging, hiking, surfing. Okay, so there's an example of special skills. And we're only inputting things that we're intermediate to expert in, and I would say try to put like things together, like how we do on our resume, where we separate out the sports from the singing, from the others, okay, like the hosting and the juggling and all that jazz. So once again, this one doesn't have a save feature, but what they do have is this little support thing. So if you ever have an issue and you need something between the hours of 10 to 5 California time, they are available to help you, okay? And they've been really nice thus far because they're excited to have us here because we pay them. See how that works? So this is the calendar, and so what I did earlier is I put this in here. So when you guys have book outs, oh, that's cool. That's your schedule for today. Oh, sweet. All right, so when you guys have book outs, here's what's going to happen. You're going to still send the email to bookout@thejacksonagency.com, which at the time of this recording, it is bookout. I'm contemplating changing that to vacation because some of you send emails to booking, so obviously those similarities are causing a problem. But whatever email address it is that we're using to record your bookouts, that's where you need to send your email. And so say we needed to book out for the 19th. We'll select that and we'll hit all day, okay? And that will cover you the 19th. And then the notes, this is where you actually put what it is. So we could say, you know, filming. We'll say you're filming, okay? Filming VTech commercial, okay? So now we know, okay, this person, he or she is actually filming on this date. So once again, you can put this stuff in here. We're going to reference Skybolt when we get calls requesting your availability, and we're going to log them in this calendar. That's going to be so much easier. That way, when you have something, you know what's going on in your calendar, okay? We'll most likely follow it up with a message too that says, hey, you've got a pen, you know what I'm saying? Let us know ASAP if that doesn't work. Because for the most part, we're going to rely upon this calendar to save time and be more efficient with casting, so that when we have them on the line, we're not like, okay, let me check their availability and call you back. It's too much. We'd like to be able to confirm right then and there that you are on avail, and then we'll put the avail dates off in here and send you a message telling you you have an avail for such and such project. These are the dates, and we've booked them off, blocked them off in your calendar, at least on Skybolt, okay? So that's the idea behind all of this. So that way we can know exactly what each and every one of you is up to when you're filming something or when you're not available if you're booked out, okay? So with that, let's add another layer to this, okay? We'll call it a soft book out. Yeah, soft book out. Soft book out means you might be around, but you kind of got some things going on. So we'll do the 16th, and we'll show, let's say you're sick. We'll do the 16th through the 8th. Let's do this and see how it works, what happens. Soft book out. And then what we'll do is sick, okay? So tell us what's going on. It could be sick or, you know, working, but can self-tape, okay? So we know, I can't type at all. so we know kind of what's going on, because sometimes we do get requests that come in and we need to know. So you see that now we got the 16th through the 22nd. You have a soft book out, but you're sick, but you can self-tape. But now it looks like it overrode. Oh no, it's there, it's just not showing. Well, that's interesting. I'll ask them about that, because what we don't want is to miss other things that are underneath here. Fascinating. All right, well then let this be a lesson. You can only do one thing. So you're either booked out or you're on avail, but you can't be both. Problem solved. So there's that. Okay. And once again, resume, put things in there. Messages, you'll have messages from us when they're there. And let me see if I can go do a message real quick. Yeah, let's send Testy McTester a message. Where are you, Testy McTester? There he is. Oh, message. Nope, that's notes. Message. Okay, I want to send Testy McTester a message. And here we go. All right, so testing. Oh, I'm logged in as an assistant. So what we did at the bottom was we said, hey, sent by assistants for continued correspondence, please email jacksonagency818@gmail. And we're going to say, don't send SMS. Found out about that too late. Sorry for those of you that got a text message talking about, who is this? Testing message. Okay, so once we type it and send it, Test McTester now has this message in the queue here showing that we sent him something from the assistant account, because that's where I'm logged in at presently. Now let's go over to Testy. Yep, and Testy's got a message right here, and you could open up your message and there it is. And we're like, okay, thanks. And then we send that back. And then now we've got your response, and then we've got a response. See how much fun it is? Now, some of you like to chit chat while we're doing things during the day, so do not use this as a chat room. Okay, let's only use this for things that we really need to discuss business-wise. All right, I already know, I can foresee it now. Hey, Tiana, how's it going? Cool. Okay, and then next thing you know, we're having a 50 message discussion about cats. All right, so let's not do that. Okay, so this is the primer for Skybolt. All right. I don't know if you guys can do packages, so I guess that's what I need to poke around about. Nope, looks like this is what you're confined to. Okay. So on my end, I can do cool things like package you guys and send you out as one batch of people that somebody can look at. So that's why we're doing all this, okay? The only other thing is, I think I might have messed up when I made that. Yep, I did. Yeah, I messed up the avatar when I made the, what's a face? The, put picture in picture. I made it the default, use as headshot. There we go. I had accidentally clicked on the video, and so it replaced your avatar headshot as the video. So, okay, so easy, simple, done. Skybolt.net. Sign up, please.